Okay, Jazakallah everyone. So we will be doing the activity. I see Bahauddin has posted in the chat. Jazakallah. Good job, Bahauddin, on all the certificates. Okay, good job. Alhamdulillah. So anyone else finished the activities? Haika, have you done any activity? Yes, Haika, can you hear me? Hello, Haika, am I muted? Can you hear me? No, I'm unmuted. So is Haika in the meeting? No, she's not. Okay, Tabarak. Tabarak, have you worked on any of the activities for grade 6? Tabarak, can you hear me? Okay. And then Aya is not in the meeting. She can't hear me. Okay. Mehdi, have you worked on any of the activities? Okay, so we will do a cumulative activity for everyone. I'll be sharing my screen.
Teacher, I'm almost done fourth IXL.
Very good, Bahawuddin. Jazakallah. MashaAllah.
When I do it, I will send to you.
Okay. Yes, Mehdi, assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? Can you do the first question? This is a quiz. So you can send your answer in the chat once you're done. The first, so Mehdi. Mehdi will work on question number 1, 3, and 7. Okay, Mehdi? Mehdi, can you hear me? And Bahauddin, you will work on question 2, 4, 6.
Okay.
Send me the answers in the chat. And Haika, you will work on question 8, 10, and 12. Okay. So Mehdi, can you see the board? Can you see me sharing the screen, Mehdi? Yes, Mehdi? This is a quiz. You will be marked, graded for this. Yes, Mehdi, can you hear me?
Teacher, I found the answer for question 2.
Yes, so all the questions you did, you have to send me in the chat. Okay, Jazakallah. Mehdi.
Okay.
Haika, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, so you're supposed I wrote the questions down on
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay, Jazakallah. Mehdi, can you hear me? Yes, Mehdi. Al-Assam, can you hear me? Yes, Mehdi. Okay, so whoever's not gonna do these questions will get a 0. So if you can hear me, please start working on these questions. Okay,
Maybe
Mehdi?
they're not in the meeting.
No, they are in the meeting. I'm telling them to unmute, but they cannot hear me. So anyhow, if they don't do it, they will not get the mark. Okay, I even messaged Aya, but she cannot hear me.
Teacher, I sent you in the chat.
Okay. Can you see me typing in the chat or no? Okay.
What did you type?
On the screen, can you see that?
Yes, we can see.
Okay, okay. So yeah, so I see your answers. Minus 9, 8, minus 8, and 2. Let me check. Okay, very good job for that one.
It's good.
For the first question 2 is correct.
Yeah.
So your chat -8, correct, very good. Okay, and question number 6, -6 plus something gives you -2. Good, very good, Bahauddin, excellent job.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, Haika, I'm still waiting for your answers. Please send it to me. Jazakallah. You guys have 5 more minutes. So Bahauddin, can you work on the ones for Aya? You will get a bonus mark. So for
Okay, I
Aya,
will
want
work
her.
on those.
Okay, Jazakallah.
Teacher, I sent you.
I sent my answers too.
Okay, Jazakallah, everyone. I'll check them.
Teacher, I hope you don't forget my bonus mark in my report card.
Of course, yes. You know, there's a lot of bonus marks you got, mashallah. So, inshallah, don't worry. We will add them. We will add all of them to your final mark, inshallah.
Thank you.
No worries, jazakallah.
So, teacher, is there any work left?
No, Bahauddin, if you've done all the questions for the ones I assigned you, the bonus one, that's good enough. Okay, inshallah.
So I can
Teacher,
go on the
have you seen
break?
it?
Yes, yes. So whoever's done the IXL and bonus questions can go on the break. And if you're not done the IXL, then you have to at least get one certificate and send it to me. Okay. So I think you're done, Bahauddin, many. So good job. I saw your certificates, right? Yes, so
Yes.
you got all the certificates, many certificates. Good job. So Haika, I'm still waiting on one of yours. So if you can send me, Jazakallah.
Okay.
Okay, Jazakallah. Okay, Bahauddin, then if you're done, then you can go. Whoever's done, they can go on the break and send me what
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, no problem.
Can you give me the IXO link again?
Okay, Haika, I'm sending you the link. Second. So Haika, I sent it to you. Jazakallah.
Thank you. Teacher, can you give me the username and code for Saba Academy?
Okay. Yes. So Haika, for the question 8, the answer is not correct, okay? Because the answer is -9 plus you're saying 22. So if 22 minus 9, it gives you actually it gives you 11. No, 13. So 13 is not the right answer. So yeah. So you have to find
Okay.
yeah. So for -9 plus maybe you can try 6, right? 6, it can give you -3. Okay? Is that making sense, Haika?
Oh, I thought it was a different number. That's why I got confused.
Yeah. So 8 and then for question number 10, 7. Good. That is correct. And question number 12 is -7. And -7. Yeah, good. Very good. Just question number 8, if you can fix it and send me, then I will give you the first mark. So actually, instead of, since you got it wrong already, I want you to do question number 1. Okay, so can you do 1?
Okay. Yep.
And I'm sending you the username and password for Public Academy. Bismillah.
I sent in my answer.
Okay, Jazakallah Haika. You can go on the break now. So whoever's done now, like quiz, can go on the break, inshallah.
Okay, I'm just gonna do the IXL so I continue the certificate for that too.
Okay. You can do it for the homework because it's almost break time. So inshallah, you can do it for the homework. Okay, I will give you the mark once you're done.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Okay, assalamu alaikum everyone. So we will be starting the class now.
Walaikum salam.
Everyone will be doing science, okay? Actually, yes, I have shared the screen. So yesterday we learned about the peregrine falcon, right? And their eggs are basically, because of pesticides, their eggs are breaking, and that's causing them to be few in numbers to be born, so might result in their extinction, right? Okay, can you read this, Haika? Or point 3?
Okay. When people are trying to decide what to do about a specific environmental issue, they often involve scientists to plan investigations or conduct research so that an informed decision can be made. Unfortunately, not all issues can be addressed by science and technology. Sometimes there are no answers due to lack of evidence or studies about an issue.
Jazakallah. Bahauddin, can you read? Such is the case.
Okay, such is the case with the golden toad of Monteverde, Costa Rica. This amphibian has been missing since 1988, and researchers have no idea what happened. In fact, it is not the only frog to have puzzled biologists. Around the globe, in such locations as Australia, North America, Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, and Brazil, there are many unexplained amphibian die-offs, and a high rate of deformities have occurred in a large number of the amphibians that remain. Where a habitat has been destroyed or contaminated, the cause is obvious. Yet more often than not, this is not the reason. No one can pinpoint the cause, but most scientists think the environment is somehow to blame. The four top theories are climate change, pollution, disease, and increased ultraviolet radiation due to the thinning of the ozone layer. However, researchers are not sure just how many of the world's amphibian species are in trouble because in many parts of the world, including most of Asia and Africa, they haven't been studied.
Yes, so we learned that, there's in many of these areas, the amphibians are being like reduced in numbers because of their pollution and climate change, right? Okay, the walk that no wolf would take. Haika, can you read this? Jazakallah.
Okay. In 1996, Parks Canada completed a project designed to allow animals to cross the Trans-Canada Highway safely. Large sections of the road were fenced off, and two overpasses and 10 underpasses were designed specifically to encourage wildlife to use them and not the highway. Monitoring devices have spotted elk, deer, coyotes, and other mammals using the overpasses and the underpasses. The Bow Valley wolf pack is using the underpasses, but no wolf has used either of the two passes yet.
Yes, good job, Jazakallah, for reading. So there's many animals that trespass this area, right? Like deers, wolves, right? Okay. So no one is sure why the wolves are not using the overpasses. Opinions are divided. Some experts think that There should be sections of highway elevated or put through underground tunnels to protect the wolves. Other experts think that the wolves need time to get used to overpasses and will eventually find and use them. Okay, why do scientific limitations make it difficult to make decision about the environment? Explain your answer. Okay, so this is one question for you to do. Okay, so please send your answer in the chat.
Okay.
So you can do some research about it, okay, or use the article. I will send the article as well. Okay, so I have sent you the question and also the book I will send you. So it's page number 77. I sent you the file in the of the textbook. Okay, Bahauddin and Haika. Yes,
Okay.
yes. Please work on that question. If you want, you can also do some research or you can use the
You also send the
uh,
link for the book?
I sent you the file, the whole textbook.
Okay, now I see it.
Yeah. And it's page number 77. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
no problem. Any questions, Bahauddin? Bahauddin, do you have any questions?
Teacher, I sent you my answer.
Yes, I put a thumbs up because I got it. Jazakallah. And I'm reading it right now.
Okay.
How long do you want it to be?
You can write up to you, like maybe like 4 or 5 lines, right? Explaining.
I sent you what I wrote right now. Is that enough or you want me to write more?
Okay. Jazakallah. very nice answer, right, Pawadin? So you can
Thank you,
also
teacher.
include an example of one of the, the like the basically one of your um, methods of like why the environment is being separated over time, like in distance, right? Okay, right, Pawadin?
So I should put that as well, or it's okay?
It's okay, but if you can just explain me like an example of like how is the nature of the forest being separated over time in distance?
Because of deforestation, because of the pollution, that's why.
Very good. Okay, good examples. Yeah, so the cutting down of trees, right? Over time, there's going to be less number of trees, which is going to reduce the habitat, and 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 then scientists have to think about like those factors that would affect the environment, right?
Yes.
Yes. And then Haika, what Haika is amusing right now. So Haika answered, scientific limits make it tough to decide on the environment because we don't have info to predict all effects of our actions, causing unexpected problems. Good. So Haika also, this is very good example. One of the reasons why scientists have to decide, right, what the factors are and predict the effects of it in of our actions to those problems in the environment. So, what would be an example of such? So, Bhawaddin said pollution, deforestation. Can you give another example, Haika?
Okay.
You could say it if you have an idea. You could tell it verbally. Don't write it. You don't have to write it. If you want to, then you can. I'll give you 2 more minutes to think about that, Jazakallah, and then we will continue with social studies.
I have one in mind.
Yes.
Like a city that plans to build a road through a forest to like reduce the traffic, but without knowing like they can like what's in the forest, they can harm animals and water sources. So
So water pollution, right?
yeah.
So you're saying that the city wants to build houses and basically get rid of the
Or
forest.
like roads to reduce traffic through a forest without knowing what's inside.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Good. Good. Okay. Good job. So all our water habitat is also affected because like animals living in the ponds and ducks, right, and stuff like that, right? Okay. So we can do social studies. I'm gonna be sharing the screen now. Okay, Heike, can you read about focus on cause and consequences?
Okay. When you ask why an event happened, you are asking about cause and consequence. An event may be sparkled by a single cause, but it is usually the result of many interrelated factors. Just as an event have many causes, have they also may have many consequences. As you read the text, ask yourself questions. What factors contribute to the wave of Irish immigration? Why were the immediate consequence of Irish immigration? Why were the long-term consequences? Which consequences were positive, which were negative?
Good, very good. Okay, so Bhavadin, can you read Irish immigration to Canada?
Okay. Irish immigration to Canada. Between 1845 and 1851, hundreds of thousands of Irish people came to Canada. They were escaping famine. In Ireland, potatoes were a large part of people's diets. Most potatoes were grown by tenant farmers. Tenant farmers tended small plots of land they rented from wealthy landlords. When a disease attacked the crop several years in a row, the potatoes rotted in the soil. With no potatoes, the tenant farmers and their families went hungry. With no crop to sell, they were unable to pay their rent. Many landlords evicted their starving tenants. People became weak and sick because they had no shelter and no food. Many started to starve to death. At least 1 million Irish people died during this period. Other landlords paid ships to transport their tenants to Canada. To persuade their tenants to go, some landlords promised them money, food, and clothing. These promises were rarely kept.
Good job. Okay. So we learned about the tenant farmers, right? And many of the Irish people, they weren't that rich, right? This is an image showing, them working. Okay, the journey to Canada took 6 weeks or more, and the conditions on most ships were terrible. Ship owners crammed in as much people as possible. Lice and fleas were everywhere. Little food was provided, and clean water was scarce. As a result, deadly diseases spread easily. So many people died on the way to Canada. Um, and the ships became known as coffin ships, right? So many people were dying, right? Irish refugees in Canada in 1847. Toronto's population was about 20,000. That year, more than 38,000 Irish refugees arrived in the city. The city was overwhelmed. Healthy refugees were urged to move on to other places. Many refugees were sick and could not go further. To prevent the spread of diseases, boarding houses and hotels were barred from taking in migrants who looked sick. A special hospital was set up to care for the sick. By the end of 1847, 1,100 refugees had died. Um, the surviving refugees had suffered hardships. They often faced discrimination because they were poor and because they practiced a different religion than most of the people already living in Ontario. Who came to Canada and why? 1900 today. Can you read Heike? Yes. Heike, can you read? Who came to Canada and why? Heike, can you hear me?
Teacher, should I read it instead?
Okay, you can read.
Who
Yes,
came
go
to
ahead.
Canada and why? 1900 to today, conflict in other countries brought many immigrants to Canada in the 1900s. Many people living in the midst of the violence and uncertainty wanted to escape to a
Could you
safer
send me to my
place.
class?
Yes, please. I'm gonna send you. Don't interrupt the class, Jazakallah.
Other people came looking for work. World wars. From 1914 to 1918, many countries were at war with one another. This war was later called World War One. After World War One, some European country borders were redrawn and empires collapsed. Many people decided to leave Europe. Immigrants from countries such as Britain and Russia chose to come to Canada. By 1939, Europe was facing another large-scale war. During World War II, 1939 to 1945, countries around the world, including Canada, fought Germany's leader Adolf Hitler. Hitler invaded countries and imprisoned and killed many people. After the war, 250,000 Jewish people in Europe needed homes, but Canada allowed only 8,000 to immigrate here. Between 1945 and 1952, 800,000 other Europeans immigrated to Canada. Most immigrants came from countries such as Britain, Poland, the Netherlands, Greece, and Italy. They settled in larger cities such as Halifax, Montreal, and Toronto to find work. Citizenship in action. Every year, students at Harrison Public School in Georgetown, Ontario, pay tribute to Canadian soldiers. The students participate in a candlelight walk to a local war memorial where they shake hands with veterans. This walk honors the sacrifices that Canadian soldiers made for the common good. Teacher, should I keep reading?
No, that's good, Jazakallah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna assign you the question. Okay.
Teacher,
So
can you hear me now?
yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, my mic isn't
So,
turning on.
so I want you to do a question relating to what we read so far. Okay, compare the reasons for immigrating 1800s to 900s with the reason for immigrating from 1900s to today. So, okay, wait. I think I just want you to, because we read about them, we didn't read too much. So I just want you to do a question about the Irish immigration. Okay, how did they face struggle, right, during the because of their conditions? So let's read this one. Apply, no, in the role as an Irish child refugee, write about some of the positive and negative consequences of the migration. For example, you might choose to write a letter or a journal entry. Okay. So remember from the writing letters, right? You can either write that or maybe like just a introduction to like a journal. Is that clear? So we did only letter writing, so I think everyone should be able to do the writing of the letter. Okay. And I will also
Okay.
send the link for this book. It's page 27, so you can use your notes.
So you want us to write it as a letter?
So we can write as a journal entry as well?
Yeah, yeah. As a journal, if you know how to write a journal entry, you can write like that. Okay, I will share you a sample of a journal entry. Or if you want to write as a letter, so Haika, you want to do it as a letter?
I'm gonna do it as a journal.
Journal entry? Okay.
Does it have to be around one paragraph?
Yeah, like about 7 to 8 lines. Yeah, that's good. 5 to 7 lines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so here I'm sending you a sample.
So it's just like a normal paragraph?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I sent you in the chat. You can see they have a date. They have the time, and then they have the like they have basically a type of how they're
Okay.
like a diary form, how you write on what you're feeling about the situation of the IELTS immigration. You can explain that, right? As a child, you feel like you're hungry, maybe you're struggling, you see your parents struggling, right? People sick, right? You can explain how they would feel, right? At like you have to imagine yourself in their shoes, basically. Is that clear, Bahauddin and Haikal?
Do you want us to write today's date and time?
Yes, assalamu alaikum everyone.
Teacher, I wrote it.
Oh, sorry, something happened when I was messaging, so that's
So
why.
I should send again?
Yes, Jazakallah.
Can we write today's date and time?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I just write the time of now or when I started?
Sorry.
Do I write the time when I started or now?
Yeah, the time we started was fine. Yeah, that's good.
Teacher, I sent to you.
Jazakallah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's a very good way of writing. Just the last sentence, Baudin, famine had caused Ireland to have less population than 200 years ago due to their famine. So this is just like a general information. I would like recommend that you can write that many people you had seen that were lost, like many of your friends, right? Because you would probably witness those people sick, right, and dying. So that's, you can say, many of your friends, family, relatives had died. So but because you weren't alive before 200 years ago, even though you're saying that, but you cannot really say that in the journal because that's your experience, right? Making sense?
It says write about an experience of an Irish kid in that time, not
Yeah,
my own experience.
exactly. Of an Irish kid, would he be alive for 200 years to witness that famine? He wouldn't be, right? So
Yeah,
you can say that many people had died due to a famine, so you don't have to put the years, right? You know what I mean? So you had been starving, and many other, if your people around you were starving, resulting in a famine, right? So you can say that.
I
Okay,
sent
Bhavati?
you, teacher.
Okay, exactly. That's good. That's better. Jazakallah khairan. That's very nice. Jesus. Okay, good job. And now I'm reading Haika's. Today we continue going on our journey. It's not easy leaving.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yes, walaikum salam.
Aya, please ask Aya to join the breakout room.
Did you send her,
Aya, grade
sister?
3.
You like nobody's sending me it. Oh, never mind. I'm the co-host. I can do it. Join in.
Yeah, you're your co-host. Now you can do it. I made you some time ago. Okay, Jazakallah.
Okay. It's not easy leaving Ireland, but I'm hopeful that we will so let me just read it. Haika, give me 2 minutes. Yes, Haika, very good. But I want a little bit more explanation because like the Ireland, yeah, they are sad to leave their home country for a better future. So I want you to add that a little bit, like about the better future. What do you think? What opportunities you see?
Okay.
Okay,
Do you
so
want to send it to you or
yeah,
okay.
okay. So Bahauddin, I'm just gonna be sharing the screen again. We're gonna do one more, a little bit reading.
Okay.
Looking for work. Can you read this, Jazakallah? Yes, Bahauddin, can you read this? Looking for work, Jazakallah.
Looking for work, Canada's economy began to change in the 1900s. Fewer people were working on the farms. New industries were creating new jobs. For example, in the 1920s, factories making radios found work in factories. They moved from rural areas into urban areas. This created a greater need for workers in service industries such as healthcare and law enforcement. After World War II ended, new resources were being developed in Canada and workers were needed. British Columbia, Alberta, and Saskatchewan began producing oil, and Manitoba built hydroelectric plants. More workers were also needed to support the growth of other industries such as manufacturing, construction, and mining. In the 1900s, immigrants came from all over the world to find work here. For example, during the 1960s or 1970s, tens of thousands of Sikhs came to India from Britain and India. Many were trained in engineering, helped build cities and develop new technology.
Yeah, so many of the Indian population and also the Sikhs had come in, huge amounts uh, while sailing, right, to Canada for a better future. And they also built a lot of homes and, cities. Yeah, contributing to the development of Canada. Haika, can you read? Jazakallah.
Yes.
Yes, can you read the contributing to development of Canada?
Okay. After World War II, there was a building boom in Canada. Many people from countries such as Italy, Poland, and Greece came to Canada to work in construction. They built homes, office buildings, and factories, especially in Canada's larger cities.
Yes. Okay, so manufacturing, Bahauddin. Yes.
Yes,
Can you read manufacturing?
manufacturing. Immigrants from many countries found work in Canadian factories making cars, food, build supplies, and other products. They helped Canada's manufacturing industry grow. Many people from South America worked in the factories, especially in cities in southern Ontario and southern Quebec. The photo taken between 1951 and 1955 and 56 shows masons laying brick for an office building in Ontario. What do you notice about this photo?
Teacher,
Yes.
I'm gonna send the opportunities they might have in chat.
Okay. So you can send it to me, okay? So if you just read this, I have one more question. Okay, so you can do like a little bit describe the contributing to development of Canada. So I'm gonna be keep sharing. So yes, Bahauddin, you can describe construction, manufacturing, and garment industry and how they were helpful in contributing to the development in Canada.
They were helpful in in building infrastructure.
Okay.
Like
Right.
example, the CN Tower. It helps Canada a lot because it brings in a lot of tourists, and the tourists make money for Canada.
Yes, very nice. Okay, good. And then what about yeah, what about manufacturing? Sorry, garment industry. How does that help? Can you read it a bit and tell me?
With sewing, they can make clothes, and then they can sell those clothes for money.
Very nice. Good job. Okay. So that can help, the garment industry to develop, and they can when the more they don't have to get it from other countries. They can just have their own skilled workers, making those uniforms and dresses, right? With styles, so they don't have to get it from other or out ship it from other countries, right? Make sense? So Toronto and Canada, Toronto and Montreal, they helped in building those garment industries. Jazakallah, I'm seeing marking Haika's work. Jazakallah.
There are many different languages in the world. Press the country.
Okay, Jazakallah Haika for the sending me that in.
Thank you.
So whoever's working on the Excel activity, they can continue finishing the ones that they have not for the self-study, okay? Is that clear, Bawuddin and Haika?
Yes.
Okay, Jazakallah khairan.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Walaikum assalam rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. How are you, teacher?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, teacher.
Yes, Haika.
Yes?
And there was Aya as well. Who is Aya?
She's from another class, I think.
Okay. Okay, Haika,
Yes?
you were absent yesterday. What was the reason?
I couldn't come yesterday.
Why?
I got busy.
Okay. Okay. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Walaikum salam.
Okay. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Baudin, can you share the screen? I still have the same problem.
Okay, I will get to the site. Give me 1 minute. So can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see the screen now. Yes. Okay, Haika, can you read Surah Al-Baqarah from the beginning?
The meanings?
The meanings, yes.
Okay. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Alif Lam Mim. These letters are one of the miracles of the Quran, and none but Allah alone knows their meaning. This is the book, the Quran, whereof there is no doubt a guidance to those who are al-muttaqin, the pious believers of Islam, monotheists who fear Allah much abstain from all kinds of sin and evil deeds, which He has forbidden, and love Allah much, perform all kinds of good deeds which He had ordained, who believe in the Ghalibi and perform as-salat, the prayers, and spend out of what we have provided for them, give zakat, obligatory charity, spend on themselves, their parents, their children, their wives, and also give charity to the poor, and also in Allah's cause, jihad. And who believe in that, the Quran and the Sunnah, which has been sent down, revealed to you, Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and in that which has sent down before you, the Torah, and the Injil, Gospel, and they believe with certainty in the hereafter resurrection, recompense of their good and bad deeds, paradise and hell. They are on true guidance from their Lord, and they are success. Verily, those who disbelieve it is the same to them, whether you, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, warn them or do not warn them, they will not believe.
Okay. Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. All right. Yes, Baudin, can you turn the page?
Okay.
Okay. Yes, Baudin, can you read from here? Khatamallahu ala qulubihim.
ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم. Allah has set a seal on their hearts and on their hearings and on their eyes. There is a covering, and for them is a torment great. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَن يَقُولُ آمَنَ بِاللَّهِ وَبِالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. And of mankind there are some who say we believe in Allah and in the day the last, but they are not believers. يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا وما يخدعون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون. They think to deceive Allah and those who believe, while they do not deceive except themselves, while they perceive it not. في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا ولهم عذاب أليم بما كانوا يكذبون. In their hearts is a disease, so Allah has increased them in disease, and for them is a torment painful for what they used to tell lies.
Yes, good, mashallah. Tabarakallah. Okay. Okay, so now we'll do Islamic studies. Okay.
So I should stop sharing?
Yeah, let me see.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Did we do all of the questions for Zainab
Yes,
Raziratana?
did.
All of the questions. Yes, Haika, it's your homework. Read the chapter.
Okay.
Zainab Raziratana. Read the chapter and the question answers. Patience, Sabar. Who will do it?
Should I read it, teacher?
Yes, you can start.
Almighty Allah says about patience, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu biru wasabiru warabidu wattaqullaha la'allakum tuflihun. O you who believe, endure with patience, outdo all others in patient endurance, be ready and observe your duty to Allah so that you may be successful. Surah Al-Imran 3 to 200. واصبر وما صبرك إلا بالله ولا تحزن عليهم ولا تك في ضيق مما يمكرون. And endure patiently, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Your endurance is only by the help of Allah. Surah An-Nahl. Anas ibn Malik radiallahu anhu narrated that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, patience ought to be exercised at the first stroke of grief. Al-Bukhari and Muslim. This means that true patience for which Allah rewards is that which is exercised on the occasion of the sharpness or vehemence when a misfortune befalls us. Definition of sabr, patience. Sabr is an Arabic word which comes from a root meaning to detain, refrain, restrain, and stop. Patience therefore means to prevent oneself from despairing and panicking, stopping one's tongue from complaining and one's hands from striking one's face and tearing one's clothes in times of grief. Patience is positive psychological attitude by virtue of which we refrain from doing what is not good. The person who has patience is the one who has trained himself to handle difficulties successfully. Patient means to calmly accept the trials Allah sends without complaining about His decree. Should I keep reading, teacher?
No, what is Haika? Haika, can you
Yes.
read? Can you read?
Yes, from where?
From here, 3 kinds of patience.
Okay. Patience.
Teacher,
From where? Regard? In this regard?
I only read the first page.
The first page. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. Can you read from here the patience, the second
Okay.
page?
Okay. Patient means to seek Allah's help and to complain to none but to Allah alone. Complaining to Allah does not take patience.
Contradict patience.
Contradict patience. Prophet Yaqub
Yaqub alayhi salam
Islam complained of his grief and anguish to Allah,
anguish to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Allah alone. See Surah Yusuf. However, complaining to people either directly or indirectly is contrary to patience and to the noble teachings of Islam in this regard. Patience has many other names. According to the situation, if patience has to do with controlling one's passion, it may be called honor. If it involves controlling one's stomach, it may be called self-control. If it involves keeping quiet about what is not fit to disclose, it may also discretion. If it involves controlling one's anger, then it may be called restraint. If it involves refraining from haste, it may be called gratefulness. If it involves refraining from running away, it may be called courage. If it is referring from taking revenge, it may be called forgiveness. And if it involves refraining from a tight fitness, then it may be called generosity.
What did you understand from this paragraph? Yes, Bhaudin, can you explain this paragraph?
So this paragraph is saying patience is to seek Allah's help and you cannot complain to anyone else except for Allah. Complaining to Allah, it doesn't contradict patience. Prophet Yaqub, he complained over his grief and anguish to Allah alone. However, if you complain to people directly or indirectly is contrary to patience and the noble teachings in Islam regard this. So patient, it also has many other names as well. But according to the situation, if patience has something to do with one's controlling passions, it's honor. But if it's one's stomach, it's called self-control. If it's keeping quiet, then it's called discretion. If it involves one's anger, then it's called restraint. If it involves refraining from haste, it's called gracefulness. If it involves refraining from running, it's called courage. If it refrains from taking revenge, it's called forgiveness. And if it involves refraining from being tight-fisted, then it's called generosity.
Good, mashallah. So did you understand this paragraph, both of you?
Yes.
Yes, Haika. Yeah, it has patience has different meanings, different terminologies, which are equal or similar to patience in different situation. Uh, the person shows patience in different ways. Okay, three kinds of patience. Can you read Haika?
Okay. This is patience for doing righteous deed. This is the kind of patience that is exercised in the course of carrying out Allah's commandments, even though they may look hard to do at times. Example of this include performing all the obligatory prayers on time under all circumstances, bearing penalty while fasting during the month of Ramadan, and leaving the nice warm bed in winter to perform the Fajr prayer on time. 2.
Okay.
Patience for avoiding evil deeds. This is the kind of
Mhm.
patience that is exercised in the course of avoiding all the words and deeds that Allah does not like, even though we may like to say or do them. Example of this includes stealing people's property, backbiting them, watching dirty films, taking drugs, and telling lies. 3. Patience for Allah's decrees. This is the kind of patience that is exercised while undergoing the effect of His decrees, which cause you to experience all kinds of hardship and adversities such as losing a beloved one, falling sick, and failing an exam.
Mhm. So what did you understand from these three? This patience on righteous deeds, being patient on righteous deeds. When we do the righteous deeds, we need to put an effort, and when we are putting an effort, we should be patient. And avoiding the evil deeds, if a person avoids the evil deed, they have to be patient. If there is some money in the pocket of others, and you see and you are in need, then you stay patient and don't steal the money. That is called patience to avoid the evil deed. And patience to on Allah's decree, that whatever Allah decree, the death, the disease, or any hardship in the life, that is being patient on Allah's decree. Okay. Okay, patience in the Quran. Okay, can you read, Maudin? Can you read it?
Okay, patience in the Quran. Allah mentions patience in the Quran in as many as 90 places. He enjoins it upon the believers and makes it a condition of success and prosperity. In fact, He will reward those who have patience with a threefold reward: blessings, mercy, and guidance. Allah has promised the believers His support and victory in this life, and a great reward in the hereafter, and mentions in His glorious book that they deserve this because of their patience. Allah has made patience a condition of His love, for indeed He loves those who are firm and remain patient and forbearing. Patience in the Hadith. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam once said, "How wonderful the case of a believer is! Indeed, there is good for him in everything, and this is not the case with anyone except that of a believer. If prosperity attends him, he expresses gratitude to Allah, and that is good for him. And if adversity befalls him, he endures it patiently, and that is also good for him." Muslim. He also said, no affliction befalls a Muslim, but Allah forgives his wrong actions because of it, even it be no more than a mere thorn. Al-Bukhari and Muslim. Salama radiallahu said, I heard Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam say, there is no servant of Allah who is afflicted with some misfortune and who says,
Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un.
Allahumma ajurni fi musibati wa akhlif li khairan minha. Truly we belong to Allah and to Him we will return. O Allah, reward me for patiently enduring this misfortune of mine and replace it with something better. Without Allah rewarding him and replacing his loss with something better. She said, when Abu Salama died, I said, as the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam had ordered me, and Allah gave me someone better than him. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, i.e. as a husband. Should I keep reading?
Yes, Haika, can you read from here?
From where?
From here, from the next page.
Okay. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam entered upon a woman and asked her, why are you shivering like that? She said, it's because of fever. She began to curse the fever. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, do not curse the fever because it takes away many wrong actions. Just as the blacksmith below removes dross and impurities from iron,
Impurities from iron, yes.
from iron. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if someone's man dies, Allah asked the angels, did you take the souls of my slave's child? They reply, yes. Thereupon he asked them, what did my slave say? They replied, he said,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
it's too small, I can't see that.
Okay, just a minute. Can you see now?
Yes.
Okay.
They replied, he said,
Mm-hmm.
no. Do you want me to read the Arabic?
Yes, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un.
Inna ilahi wa inna ilahi rajiun. To
Allah we belong
Allah
and
belong, and to Him we return. Allah says, build a house for Him in paradise and call
paradise.
it Bakt al-Hamd,
Bait al-Hamd.
Bait al-Hamd.
Mhm.
Believers should regard both good fortune and misfortune as a test.
As a test, yeah. Allah test us to enable us to see for ourselves if we are grateful for his favors or ungrateful. He tests us to enable us to see for ourselves if we are patient when his favors are withdrawn. Therefore, a Muslim should be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala if things got well. When things turn wrong, he should keep trying patiently and put his trust in Allah. He should not give up hope. He will pass the test if he remains patient. He will find with Allah a great reward in the hereafter, and Allah will give him success. Be patient, for paradise will open your heart to the present moment, even if you do not like it. If you get stuck in a traffic jam, late for an appointment or find long queues at public establishments. Becoming more patient will certainly help you relax. It will afford you a good time to breathe and give you an opportunity to remind yourself that in the bigger scheme of things, begins late is not the end of the world. This will make you a peaceful person. You will begin to enjoy many of the moments of the life that used to frustrate you. Patience is a quality of heart. If it can be greatly deepened and enhanced though through practice. An effective way to deepen our patience is to offer the 5 daily prayers regularly on time. Soon you will find the turning into a classroom and a curriculum would be salah and patience. Okay, exercise patience for the sake of Allah, and Almighty Allah will be certainly give you the help you need in this world as well as blessing in the hereafter. As Allah says, surely the patients will be paid their wages in full without reckoning. Nothing is hidden from Allah, especially not the burden become by those who suffer for his sake. Be patient with him for a little, and you will see his grace and favor for years. So, what did you learn in this chapter? How to be patient in good situation and in adverse situation. How to be patient, to turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we do more and more good deeds in good situation and more good deeds in the adverse situation, that means we are patient and we return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whether the situation is good or bad. Okay. Patience ought to be exercised at dash. Yes, who will answer this question? Bhavdeen?
The first one?
Patient ought to be
Patient out to be
exercised
existed at all times.
all time. Yeah, the person who has patience is the one who has trained himself dash successfully.
To wait successfully.
Yeah. No affliction befalls. No affliction befalls. No affliction befalls a Muslim, but Allah forgives his dash
Sins.
because of it. The threefold reward for patience is dash, dash, and dash.
Steadfastness, mercy, and guidance.
Good. Steadfastness, mercy, and
Guidance.
guidance. Okay. Explain the word sabr. Can you explain it?
Yes, so sabr means like patience. with calmness, to wait upon someone or wait upon something,
Mm-hmm.
to have patience for.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Does complaining to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala contradict patience? What does then? Okay,
Complaining to Allah doesn't contract a patience.
contradict the patience, yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, so can you explain it how?
Okay.
How it doesn't contradict? Because
It's natural
Prophet
to seek
Yaqub alayhi salam
it's
was complaining to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala his grief and sorrows. He was complaining his grief and sorrows to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It doesn't contradict the patience. Okay. Seeking the help only from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Teacher, I know
natural.
the next question.
So does it mean that the chapter finished?
There is 3 more questions left.
And after that, is there any other chapter?
I
Yes.
think so.
There are other chapters as well.
Yes.
So why the next page does not open?
You need to click the arrow. Zoom out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If you zoom out, you'll see it. Yeah, now scroll down.
Okay. Okay. So what is the next question? What are the 3 different kinds of patience? Yes. What are the 3 different?
Forgiveness, courage, and gracefulness.
No. The 3 different kinds of patience are patience on ta'at of Allah, on the good deeds, performing the good deeds, and patience on avoiding the bad deeds, and patience on the decree of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. These are the 3 kinds of patience. Okay, what is this? What is the next question? What physical, psychological benefits does the patients have on us? Mhm. Yes, what psychological benefits the patients have on us? Can you tell us what psychological benefits the patients has on us?
To train us to abstain from the bad deeds.
Yes, okay. Good. Okay. Okay, in this way we have completed the chapter. So now you can open the Quran and you can learn the surah. You have 10 minutes, you can try to memorize the word meanings, the translation. Okay, whatsoever we read in the class, you have to memorize the translation at least. Not the tafsir, but the translation. I'll
Hello.
stop sharing. You can share the screen. I will stop sharing. Yes, Bahauddin.
Yes?
Can you share the screen and
Okay.
open the Quran, the Holy Quran? You can read for 10 minutes.
Give me 1 minute. I'm opening it. teacher, it's almost 1 o'clock.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so it was your lesson for today. Inshallah, we'll see you on Monday. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Hello? 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 Isn't it supposed to be school right now? Why isn't anybody talking? Hello? Hello? نعم. Hello? بالمدرسة. Hello?
Yes, what happened to Aya?
Yeah, like, is it like school right now? Where's the teacher? The Quran teacher.
Yes, Sister Nasreen should be here in a minute.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Okay. Yeah, Sister Nasreen is 1 to 2, right? She's going to be coming, inshallah. Okay.
Hello? Whose lesson is it right now?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wow.
ربي زدني علما ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Okay, Aya, you will be first, inshallah. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go ahead. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن
أعوذ بالله
الرحيم.
من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف ألف دال ألف دال را. Right?
Okay, just keep reading.
ألف دال را ها دا تا I mean ها ها واو Wow. Wow, right?
Alif, Dal, Hamza,
Dal.
Ta.
I'm saying that one there is wow.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. Sin. Hamza. Rain. No. Wait, which page am I? Wait, it's like too zoomed out. Is that what? Is that rain? Because like zoomed out. Or
Wow.
Ain.
Wow.
No, like I'm saying that one, the second line, because I finished this line just now. Wow. Okay, wow. Sin. Hamza. Ain. Sad. Ain. Sad. Kaf. Noon. Ba. Da. Qa.
No. Ba, then Zon, then
Ba. Za. Qa.
no.
Va.
Va. Va. Qa.
There's no Qaf.
No, I said Qa.
No, it's not Qaf.
Okay. Fa after.
No.
Wait. It's not zoomed in properly, that's why. Could you
No.
zoom in more to the line where I'm at? So I can't zoom, it doesn't work.
Yeah, you can see easily. Please read. Ba, Zon, and then
Va.
Ba, va, ba, va. Okay. Okay, ba, va, right?
yes,
And
then
then qa, qa.
it's not Qaf.
I said qa.
Jim.
Not Qaf.
Jim.
Oh, I thought that was on the dot on the top. Oh, it's because not
Jim.
zoomed in properly. Let me try to zoom it in. Yeah, now I can see properly. Jim,
Jim.
fa, Jim, fa, Jim, fa, za,
Zal.
zal, Jim, fa, zal. And now, is that enough for today? Or I'm going to try to read more. Yeah. I'm going to read more. It's not enough for today. Okay, I'm at the third line. Rain, ta, rain, ta, wait. Rain, ta, wait, rain, wait, can't see it properly, can't see it. Rain, oh yeah, rain, ta, ain, wait, slowed. Ain, I mean dot, yeah, dot. I get mixed up sometimes. Okay, so dot, where was I at? Third line. That. Okay, so dot, za, qa, qaf, shin, shin,
Yes.
shin. Wait, let me see what the letter is. Let me see. Ya, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Now your lesson is first 3 lines. You did, mashallah, the first line very
No,
much.
but I forgot the last letter. I didn't do it. The last letter. I didn't do it. Tha.
Why you?
Yeah, now I did it.
Okay, Aya.
Now I just
Aya,
okay.
listen to me, please. Why are you just, got hyper? Just listen to me. Your lesson, you did the first line very good. Now your lesson, the second and third line. Okay?
Okay.
You just keep
Why
practicing.
is there? Okay, but why is there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 tas?
5 what?
Like 5 tas. Ta. There's like 1 ta, 2.
Just practicing, because this is the practice lesson. Okay? This is
This is
exercise.
okay, and then after it, I'm gonna be on page 5, and then after page 6, and then page 7, then page 8.
Okay, then
Like
stop.
I'm gonna be done.
Mute yourself, and your lesson is first 3 line. Okay, Awais, are you there? Abdullah, Naila, anybody?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Awais. Okay, Aya,
Here.
you are in grade 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And you, Awais, which grade you are?
Like I just got graduation. Like just do 11 only because like some problems. That's why. So I didn't do like 12. I was gonna do in Pakistan now.
No, but did you are you graduated?
No, not like I'm in lab 11 like
11, and you are in this school, right? Connected.
yeah. Going back to Pakistan like so then I will do graduation from there.
Huh? From there.
Yeah, because I already done school from there. I just gonna do some courses in Canada, like
Uh-huh.
after do the 12 like grade 12.
Very complicated. I don't understand. Okay, that's okay. But you are in grade 11, right? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. You are okay, and so you are 18, right?
no 19.
19. Okay. So after going Pakistan, you will get which graduation degree? Is it grade 12, grade 14?
12 grade 12
Is it not graduate? This is
because
there.
like my some problems, my mother was ill, so that's why she was in hospital, so she passed away, then so didn't do the graduation. Then I will do from Pakistan, then come back to Canada, then do some like courses here.
But in Pakistan, there is a diploma of grade 12, right?
Yeah,
And then after bachelor degree after grade 14, you will get that.
yes,
Okay. And they yes, okay. And a Pakistani graduation degree is evaluated here as a diploma of high school, right? Is equal to
yes.
of high school. Okay, okay then. Yeah, so your lesson is page number 33. And 5 and 6. Right? You what yesterday you did?
Yes.
Yes, your sabak is 5. I think you are, you were very much confused about which this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th line. First word. Read.
Yes. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Read.
لا نصف بالناسية بالناسية.
Next one. خبير
خبير.
بما تعملون.
Yes. خبير بما تعملون.
خبير
بما
بما.
تعملون.
Next one. أبدا بما.
أبدا بما.
After stop, the same.
أبدا بما.
عليم به
عليم به.
Stop. عليم به.
عليم به. Yes.
سواء بيننا
سواء بينا
سواء بيننا
سواء بينا
بيننا. Read بيننا.
بيننا
After stop.
بيننا.
Yes. So your lesson is the last two lines.
Mm.
You can practice, okay? So page number 33
Mhm.
and last two lines.
Okay.
Okay. Now you, Abdullah, Naila, who is there? Who's ready?
Yes.
Okay, Naila. So you have the same
Last
33,
topic.
third and fourth line.
Teacher, can I say something?
Sorry.
Can I say something?
Yeah, say.
Aya's a co-host, and she's saying keep the co-host wants to make you open
Naila,
video.
Naila, read yours. Just read yours, please. Start reading. Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Page number 33 and third and fourth line. Start.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Third and fourth line. Al-Mim, Noon, Ba, Mim, Zed, Mim, 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 Ba, Ail, Saba, Mim, Ba, Ba, Mim, Ba, Di, Mim, Ba, Bil, Bil, Jan, Ba, Bil, Jam, Jal, Ba, Be, Lab, Ya, Dul, Fish, Yun, Ba, Sabar Ba, La, Yum, Ba, Zan, Da, Layum, Bazanda, Layum, Bazanda. Zal, Dul, Sabar Zan, Zan, Bin, Zan, Ba, Zan, Bi, Zan, Bin, Zan. Alef, Lul, Sabar, and
لينبذن
Layum, Bazanda, Layum, Bazanda,
Layum Bazan.
Layum, Bazan.
ذنب ذنب
Zon, Bin, What?
Zambin after stop.
Zambin. Zam.
Okay. Next one.
And be ya and be ya and be ya beam noon supper min bakhila min bakhila min bakhila min bakhila mi mim 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 bakhila min bakhila mim
No, mom. Mem. Then next
mim
one.
what
Next. Yes, read.
mim ba ya sabar bay mim bay na mim bay na
Aini.
mim bay ni mim bay alif lu sabar and be but and but na and but na
Okay, next one. Lanasfa'am bin nasiyati.
lalasfa'an bin nasfiyati
After stop.
lalasfa what lalasfa'him bin nasiyah
Lanasfa'am bin nasiyah.
lalasfa'am bin nasfiyah
Khabirum bima ta'maluna.
kabirum bima ta'maluna
Khabirum bima ta'malun.
kabirum bima ta'malun
Abadam bima.
abadam bima
After stop. Abadam bima.
abadam bima
Alimum bihi.
alirum bihi
Alimum bih.
alihum bih
Alimum bih.
alihum bih
What?
عليم به
alilum bihi
Can you see the letter word?
yeah
Why are you saying wrong? Read it and don't say this word sentence to me. I don't know. And just read this one. Spell it out.
Aid zabar a lab yazeli ali ni ali ni do pesh mod ali mod bazebi ha standing jeshi ali hum bihi
Why home? You just said mim to page momo.
ali mum bihi ali mum bihi
سواء بيننا
saba'in bayyina
No.
سواء بيننا
saba'in
Stop. Read by spell.
it's the same
Read spell. Read with this.
Okay.
Yes.
Seed zabar sa, wow zabar wa, sawa, aid. No. Hamza dozer.
Hamza mim do zer im.
Hamza mim dozer mim
Im. I think you are not in mood. So I think just one, two, three, four, five. Number 6. Line number 6 is your lesson. That's it. Lanasfa'am bin nasiyati. Lanasfa'am bin nasiyah. Khabirum bima ta'maluna. Khabirum bima ta'malun. This is your lesson. And Umaima, are you ready? Are you want to get lesson? Just tell me yes or no. I think I should say it again, Saba. So you are not responding. This one I have to. Abdullah, are you there? Abdullah, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, so Abdullah, page number 23 and third line. What happened, Abdullah? Are you there? Abdullah, what happened? Oh my God. Okay. Everybody just keep reading. Awais, are you reading? Ayla and Awais, please.
Yes.
Please keep reading.
Hello, Miss.
Yeah.
What are we doing now?
But after 2-3 minutes, inshallah, we will do our Islamic studies. Until then, just unmute and keep reading your lesson. I can open your page. This
Okay,
and
page
read.
4.
Yeah, page
Mine's
4.
page.
Yes, just keep reading.
Okay, should I mute my mic? Miss,
Yes.
I took a screenshot of this page so every day, like in the weekend and that, I could practice on it.
Okay. Okay, now let's start our Islamic studies. So, okay, so we were doing the salah, and we did briefly the salah, conditions of salah before you know, first obligatory steps and sunnah steps all. Now we are doing remembrance of Allah after salah. It's mean the askar after salah. Okay, now read. Maima, are you there? Maima. Oh, sorry, Naila.
Yes.
Naila, read this.
Okay.
And clear voice and fluent with fluent. Read.
Yes. Remembrance of Allah after Salah. After
Yes.
completing, oh no, after completing any obligatory prayer, Allah's Messenger Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam used to remember Allah, and he strongly recommended this to his companions. It is better for you to memorize some of these supplications and practice them in your daily life. Some of these supplications are as follows. While the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ used to say Astaghfirullah, Astaghfirullah 3 times after he ended any
Of the prayer.
prayers. Then he would say, Allahumma anta salam wa minka salam tabarakta ya dal jalali wal ikram. Oh Allah, you are peace, and from you comes peace. You are blessed. Oh Lord of glory, glory and honor. 2. Subhanallah, glory to Allah 32 times. Alhamdulillah, praise to Allah 32 times. Allah Akbar. Teacher, can you go down? A bit up.
After this, he would say the fourth kalma, La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu, lahul mulku wa lahul hamd. Now there is no God but Allah. What happened, Naila?
Nothing.
Why you stop?
There is no God but Allah. He is one. He has no power. His is the kingdom, and for him is all praise, and he has the power over everything. 3. It is all reported that Allah's Messenger used to say at the end of each obligatory prayer,
Allahumma la bandi alima atawa.
ولا معطي لما منعت ولا ينفع ذا الجد منك الجد. Okay, then the number 4, Allah's messengers.
Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam would also recite Surah Ikhlas, Surah Falaq, and Surah Nas once all
Once at Zohar.
end of Zuhar, Asr, and Isha prayers, and 3 times Fajr and Maghrib prayers. Last best 5, Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam would also recite Ayatul Kursi after each obligatory salah.
Okay, so this is the about Askar after Salah. So there is after completing any obligatory prayer, Allah's Messenger used to remember Allah and thus strongly recommended to his companions, it is better for you to memorize some of these supplications and practice them in your daily life. Some of these supplications are as follows: Astaghfirullah 3 times. All of you know the after Askar, the 7 Askar after namaz? And you do? Yes or no? Wes, Naila?
Yes.
So you do supplication after Askar after namaz? 7 Askar, Astaghfirullah 3 times.
Yes.
Then Allahumma anta salamu salamu tabarakta ya zal jalali wal ikram. O Allah, you are peace, and from you comes peace. You are blessed, O Lord of glory and honor. Then Subhanallah 33 times, Alhamdulillah 33 times, and Allahu Akbar 34 times. Then La ilaha illallahu wahdahu la sharika lahu, lahul mulku wa lahul hamdu wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir. The second kalma. Okay, now there is no God but Allah. He is one. He has no partner. His is the kingdom, and for him is all praise, and he has power over everything. Number 3, it is also reported that Allah's Messenger ﷺ used to say at the end of each obligatory prayer, what? Allahumma la ma'ani'a lima a'tayta wa la mu'tiya lima mana'ta wa la yanfa'u zal jad minkal jad. O Allah, there is no one to withhold what you give and no one to give what you withhold. And the might of the mighty person cannot benefit him against your will. Number 4, Allah's Messenger would also recite Surah Al-Ikhlas, Surah Al-Falaq, and Surah Nas once at the end of Zuhar, Asr, and Isha prayer, and 3 times after Fajr and Maghrib prayers. Number 5, Allah's Messenger would also recite Ayatul Kursi after each obligatory Salah. So we should know how many askar is there. We should read, and this is sunnah. So we should try to memorize and read after each salah. So inshallah, we will get the reward for it. And next chapter number 24, is about the Islamic calendar. Now read you, Awais.
Okay, Islam has its own calendar. It dates the Hijri migration when Allah's Messenger Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and his companions left Makkah for Medina in year 622 century. The Muslims calendar is based on the movement of the moon. It is called lunar calendar. The lunar year is roughly 11 days shorter than the solar year.
Then
It has 29 or 30 days in the relation to the Western calendar. The Islamic calendar moves backwards every year. Uh, it means that Islamic festivals, including the month of Ramadan, fall at time of the Western years. They were no uh, no fixed relation to the changes of season. The month of Islamic Muharram, Safar, Rabiul Awwal, Rabiul Thani, Jamaatul Awwal, Jamaatul Thani, Rajab, Shaban, Ramzan, Shawwal, Dilqad और Zilhaj.
Yes, this is a 12th one. And the Hijri year started when our Prophet Sallam migrated from Makkah to Medina, and that time the Hijri calendar started. So Islam has the own calendar. It dates from the Hijra migration when Allah's Messenger Sallallahu and his companion left Makkah for Medina in the year 62 CE. The Islamic calendar is based on the movement of the moon. It is called a lunar calendar. The lunar year is roughly 11 days shorter than the solar year. It's month, and they have 29 or 30 days in month. The relation to the Western calendar, the Islamic calendar moves backward every year. This means that Islamic festivals, including the month of Ramadan, fall at different times of the Western year. They bear no fixed relation to the changes of season. Okay, what is mean? The Hindi calendar based on the moon, and the English calendar they based on the sun. So solar. So solar system, and this is so it's a and the lunar calendar can be 29 or 30, but the solar calendar months 30 to 31 except February, right? And every year 11 or 10 or 11 days, but the Islamic calendar moves backward every year. This means that Islamic festivals, including the month of Ramadan, fell at different times of the Western year. So 10 years, 10 days every year, it's different 10 years. They go back. So there is no fix. They bear no fixed relation to the changes of the season. The months of Islamic calendar we should know, and we should memorize the Islamic calendar months. The first one Muharram, Safar, Rabiul Awwal, Rabiul Sani, Jamaatul Awwal, Jamaatul Sani, Rajab, Shaban, Ramazan, Shawwal, Dhul-Hajj, and Zilqad and Zilhaj. So this is Islam. Okay, the exercise. When does the Islamic calendar date from? Yes. Abbas?
Yes.
When does the Islamic calendar date from means when the Islamic calendar started?
When does the Islamic calendar start from?
When?
No, which month?
No,
Like the
when?
first month of
No, they are
like
asking when the Islamic calendar started. I mean,
like at which Islamic month? Like I don't understand the question. Like which Islamic month?
I'm not asking about month. You don't understand because you were not listening.
When
When
does
the
the
calendar started?
like after the Muharram is the first month.
I'm asking the calendar and you are keep saying the Muharram and Safar. I'm asking when it started, when the Islamic calendar started. I am not asking at what month is it
Like
started.
622 century, I think so. After when the Hazrat Prophet Muhammad and companion migrate to Makkah
Yes,
to Medina.
that's the answer.
Yeah.
When the Prophet migrated from the Makkah to Medina, the Hijri calendar, the Islamic calendar started. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, why do Islamic festivals fall at different times every year? Because the Islamic calendar moves backward every year. This means that Islamic festivals, including the month of Ramadan, fell at different times of the Western year. Okay. It's based on movement of the moon. It is called a lunar calendar. The lunar year is roughly 11 days shorter than the solar year. It's okay. That's why what Ramzan fell at different times at this year. Okay, find suitable answer from the lesson and fill in the blanks. The Islamic calendar is based on the movement of the Islamic calendar based on what? Solar or lunar?
I think so lunar.
Yes. It is also known as lunar calendar, right?
Yes,
It
lunar calendar, yes.
is about how many days shorter than the solar calendar?
29 to 30.
Yes. No. It is about how many days shorter than the solar calendar. The lunar year is how many days shorter than the solar year? We just read a verse 10 to 11 days. The lunar year is roughly 11 days shorter than the solar year.
Okay.
You know, I think you didn't focus, you didn't hear. What were you doing when we were reading this?
No, I was in a class.
Yes, you were in a class, but you were not focusing. Okay, so that's the today's, I think. It's and the text is, I don't know where all students gone, only you, always you alone here. Naila,
Yes,
Umar,
yeah. Every
Abdul,
time this happens.
can you tell the Saba, please?
Like
It's
call her?
no, not now, not now. Whenever you have get a chance, you can tell her, because every day it's happening and I don't know what to do, right?
Yeah, every time this happens, like no one responds. Sometimes they respond, sometimes I don't know where they are. Like
Yes, not sometime, even very rare they
yeah,
respond.
every day this happens. Like
Yes, yes,
from the 2 weeks, this every day this is happening. Like no one responds.
yes. So you should just convey them a message to Sabah.
When the
So
sister Saba calling, and then they respond. Umaima said yes, or Naila said yes. Like Abdullah said my mic is not working.
always,
Abdullah says yeah.
al always. And so it's happening to me, or it's happening to all with all teachers.
No, my mic is always working. Like I don't I I didn't face anything like this kind of mic is not working. Like
Mhm. No, their mic is working, but they don't want.
sometimes there is a noise near me, so the kitchen exhaust is working, so that's why like is on. So that's why sometimes I didn't understand what you say. Like
No, you just said Sister
so
Sabah. Sister
that's
Sabah
why.
is saying,
Mhm,
and they don't respond,
mhm.
or
Okay.
if with me is happening. I just want to
Mhm.
know.
Nahin, low. Every time this happens, not in your class. Every time this happens, like Abdullah is not responding. Sometimes Naila responds. Sometimes Umaima responds. Like I is good. Like I respond sometimes. Like when you call 2 to 3 times, I will respond. Like no, Abdullah is not responding. Like till 2 to 3 days.
Yes. Okay, then what we can do?
Yeah.
Uh, may Allah give us hidayat and may give us that guidance, right? May Allah give us tawfiq to do the very particularly and very good, nicely. Okay, so this is the end of class. Inshallah, tomorrow we'll read the next chapter and also the qaida. Okay? Oh no, tomorrow is, I think it's a Friday. So inshallah on Monday.
Yes.
The next
Inshallah.
class is inshallah on the Monday.
Yes. Inshallah.
Okay, then until that, Assalamu alaikum. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun ala al-mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.